Mario Durocher, Pierre Desjardins, Patrick Bosch, Julie Dubé et Félix Lefrançois.
We'll see who Baie-Comeau goes with here. They don't have a selection in the second round, so there's clearly someone they want here that they know won't be here after round 2 that they really want to grab.
Du Collège Esther Bondin, Nathan Boulanger.
Another goalie off the board, Nathan Boulanger. Out of college, Esther Bondin, and this is a kid that we're looking at here, and very intelligent, very composed goaltender, and just an old soul, if you will, in between the pipes.
Yeah, the Lyonnais that we got selected, he was more athletic, he was like Fugali, kind of unorthodox, very athletic. This kid's also athletic, but he's very calming in the net. He provides that calming presence to you. He's not overly flashy, but he keeps a lot of butts out of the net.
Yeah, another goalie who kind of plays that stand-up style, has very good rebound control, another very athletic goaltender. I don't know, boys. This one's a bit of a stretch for me. Scouting reports have this guy possibly a second or third rounder, but here he goes. He sneaks into the first round to a Baie-Comeau team that I don't know. I don't know if they need a goaltender right now. So this is an interesting pick for me.
Well, again, they don't have a second round selection. They don't pick again until late in the third round. So they probably were really high on this kid and knew he wasn't going to be there next time they paid a hefty price to go and get him.
Greg, you say they don't have a second round selection, but expect the unexpected because you never know where the ebbs and flows of this draft would go. If that's something that, if they were very interested in the second round, they'd go find a way to get him second round. But Dave is looking and saying that this is a move up here for him at the end of the first.
Yeah, 100%. And you see his highlights, whereas Lyonnais is more like Fugali, this kid here is more like a Jacob Steinman, a guy that just goes in the net, does his thing, not flashy, but he is there when you need him the most.
Yeah, unless Baie-Comeau is, because in goal, again, if I'm seeing their roster correctly, they've got 2 guys returning, so they're solid in goaltending. Unless, again, this is a team that needs to restock the cupboards, needs to rebuild. They dangle one of those goalies in trade to bring in an impact player that can play in their top 6, because even their back end is pretty solid on the return side. So again, this pick, there's something afloat with this pick, in my opinion.
Jersey going on for Boulanger, and the word on him is efficient. Gets the job done. That is going to get the job done for us here in the first round. The final selection here, the final name to be called. Aiden will be getting ready for the interview, but as guys, before we go to Aiden, your thoughts on this draft that we had this first round?
Round and round the carousel goes. Picks or trades that we knew were going to happen, trades that we thought were going to happen, trades that came out of nowhere. The Rouyn-Noranda Huskies have set themselves up quite well.
He stole the words from my mouth. Rouyn-Noranda with a tidy piece of work. First overall pick, best goalie available, and they really added a lot to their roster.
And now we are ready to throw it down to Aiden with Nathan at the stage.
That's all. Last pick in the first round. You're going to Baie-Comeau. How does this feel for you, and what was that moment like?
Yeah, it's incredible. I worked so hard since I was like 4 years old to be at this moment on this stage, so it's an incredible moment.
This offseason's a big one for you. What do you have to do to come into camp ready?
Yeah, for sure. I'll have a lot of objectives for this summer to be ready to play in the Q this year or in a couple of years and be a big part of Baie-Comeau, so I'm pretty excited.
Well, Nathan, congratulations. Enjoy tonight.
Thanks.
Guys, that's going to do it for round 1.